Hello everyone, welcome to the garage of convertibles. Today I thought, as it's a sort of crappy day, I'd go back into the garage. I want to talk to you about the convertible, coupe, if you will. There are some cars that are really, really good, and then there are some that are garbage. Let's start with the weenie issy, shall we? When talking about convertibles, the weenie issy is, well, a bit of a girl's car, don't you think? You'd expect teenagers or female college students to be driving it. And frankly, any man who thinks that the convertible version of the weenie issy, which is basically a mini, is for them, I'm sorry, gentlemen, but no. For two reasons. One, you look completely idiotic driving it, with the roof up, with the roof down, or up. And secondly, just look at it. It just doesn't. Look at it. You fit in it, and it's okay. It's nippy, but this is a stock weenie issy, and frankly, I think I'd do better walking. Oh, and yes, you can't get rid of those stupid cups. So that's why, yeah, don't get the weenie issy. It's a waste of time. And frankly, it deserves a lot more punishment than I get. The next on the list is the Class A Tornado. Now, it's a classic American convertible. Should be very good. But the problem is, it handles like a boat. Literally. And it is so goddamn slow. It is pathetic how slow this car is. The looks are nice, I've got to admit, but it's just not something that I'd drive around in. It doesn't have the speed that one would need, and it also lacks something. And okay, it's nice to have a convertible, but we're not in Vice City in the 80s. Oh yes, and that's a weenie issy next to me, and frankly, yeah, no. The Class A Tornado and the other classic coupe convertible, I steer clear of. They don't have the engine that you need to actually do anything, to get anywhere with any sort of speed. This is the base model, and it's slow. Very, very slow. So frankly, for $30,000, I would stay away from the Class A Tornado. So, the Ubermensch Sentinel convertible. Yeah, you see the problem? Let me see if I can... That is orange. The top is orange. The bodywork is red. This is how every single one comes out of the factory. Yes. Idiots at Ubermensch decided to fuck it up. Okay, it's a four-seat. It's a four... Is it four? I think it's a four-seater convertible. Okay. Alright. But screwing up everybody's paint order so that you have to personally get the paint right on the top. The car has no redeeming features. It's slow. It's ponderous. And it handles like a shopping trolley, but a shopping trolley's more fun. For God's sake, I could barely get over that man. Let's see if I can run him over. I was slowed down by running over a pedestrian. Do I need to say anything else? The Ubermensch is a waste of time, and I'm sorry, nobody would not look at you funny with a orange top. Okay, it's nice that it's a heart, but it's sodding orange. The car is red, and the top is orange. Ubermensch, what were you thinking? Jesus, and at £95,000, you'd expect Ubermensch to get the sodding colour right, wouldn't you? Frankly, for 95 grand, it is appalling. Literally, it is appalling. So, we've got these car convertibles over here. Yep, they look a beautiful lot. So, let's see what they drive like, shall we? So, this is the Lampaderi Fallon GT. Looking around it, it is similar to a Maserati convertible and has a wonderful looking big block engine that serves the four-seat convertible rather well. I wouldn't say it could take on something like a T20, but it is no slouch in the vehicular movement department. This car can move. Okay, the trunk is rather pathetic, but you're not really going to be going anywhere that you don't have your luggage taken for you if you're driving a car such as this. At £95,000, it hits the Ubermensch into a cocked hat. And frankly, it's a lot more drivable. It's a lot more fun. There's a lot more style to it. Okay, the front end is a bit, how should we say, ungainly, but actually, let's see if let's see if there's a way to get that. Let's see if
What miracle did you want me to perform?
Famous local. Can he do anything about the front? Unfortunately not. He can't do anything about the front. I didn't realise that. That's the only downside. But at 95 grand, this car, which pretty much I'd say looks good in most colours, even doesn't look half bad in gold. Looks rather nice actually, but I'm not going to be keeping the car, so I can't really change the colour. There's nothing really too unappealing about the Lampaderi Fallon GT. It's a wonderful car in the price range. It has a soft top convertible. That's the only thing I'd say against it. But other than that, it's a rather nice vehicle. It's the wheels. It handles rather well for a four-seat convertible, especially because most of the time four-seat convertibles are probably going to be heavier than the hardtop versions. So, for a car that I think, if you want a four-seat convertible, I wouldn't look anywhere else. But we'll see if it wins the challenge, wins my top spot. But for four seats, you can't do any better. The Benefactor Serrano. Is it a good car? Well, let's get in and find out. One of the things I've got to say about it is that I do love, absolutely adore, that the roof just slides out of the back. It doesn't need to open anything, it just slides out. The Benefactor Serrano is, I won't call it a quick car. I don't think it's that impressive. Its only party trick is its convertible roof being in one spot. Especially if that whack on mine. Serrano just doesn't have the right amount of get up and go for it. It's rather lackluster. It's not particularly well thought through. It just exists, and I don't know where it sits in the market, but it's not one that I'm going to keep. It's not particularly nice to drive. It's a little bit too expensive for what it is. For the power back I'm getting. If it was a little bit cheaper, I think I'd say go for it, but it's not the handle.
What's wrong with her now?
Not particularly well endowed in any area, and frankly,
You have any problems? You bring her back to me.
you can change the bumper with a custom front splitter, which I think is a waste of time, and a rear carbon diffuser, which is also a waste of time. You can have custom exhaust tip, chrome exhaust tips, yeah, not particularly that interesting. A vented hood that looks disgusting. A carbon vented hood that makes no goddamn sense. Frankly, you can even have skirts on the damn thing, and no. Spoilers, None of them look good. It looks like an aftermarket add-on, and it looks disgusting. No, I wouldn't say it's a bad car for the price, but something I'd buy? No, not particularly. I think it's too blasé. It doesn't really stir my soul in any way. It's not particularly that attractive in most of the colours. It just seems meh. Even though it's based, I think, off the Mercedes CLK or SLK. The convertible Mercedes. It doesn't look particularly attractive. It looks very meh. It doesn't stir the soul like I think a convertible car like this should. You should be able to get around at a reasonable turn of speed, but also have it stir the soul. I don't think this car does it. So, yeah, I'm actually going to sell this thing right now. Wow, the resale price is garbage. I bought this for $100,000. I'm only getting 66 back. Oh dear. How disappointing. So, on to the next one. Now we get to the Gratti Carbonizera, which I think is a rather beautiful car. It's got lovely details. Now, if you look at this car and you think you recognise it from somewhere, you are correct. It is based off a Ferrari, and as is the Gratti name. I'll explain about that in a moment. But the Gratti Carbonizera has some interesting features for a convertible sports car. Number one is that if you go into the remote functions and turn on the engine, I haven't turned on the headlights, but you'll get running lights. Very discreet but beautiful running lights. A lovely touch. But I wouldn't say the running lights are the only interesting thing. Let's look at the hood. What's under the hood? Now, if I'm not mistaken, that is a wonderfully good looking engine, and it responds wonderfully. This car is a beautiful car to drive, even for a car of this type, which it's expensive, yes, but there is no way I am not going to say to you to buy it. The only thing I would say against this car is right goddamn there. 2 goddamn coffee cups. The roof is beautiful. The sound it makes is glorious. I'll just turn it up a little. Turn the game up, just so that you can hear the sound of the engine. And I'll shut up for a bit and just drive for a while so you can Bugatti Carbonizera is a beautiful car.
All patched up.
It is wonderful. I don't think it even needs better tyres than the ones it has. Yes, putting other tyres on it would just make it look not quite as good. The tyres that it's got are wonderful. Let's go for the high end. Let's see what the high end has on the chrome section. Nothing really that quite hits the mark. And the Carbonizera, now I put that spoiler on. That's with no spoiler. Looks beautiful, but unlike 98% of the other convertibles, the spoiler on this car doesn't look like it was stuck on with sticky tape from Halfords. The high-end spoiler, now, okay, it looks a little odd, but it still looks like it was designed, made purposefully for this car. It looks wonderful. But even colour choices, it even looks. Does it look good in gold? No, it actually looks ostentatious in gold. Now, the silvers, which unfortunately I haven't got bloody unlocked, which is a bit of a pain in the arse, they look wonderful. And if you're lucky enough to have this car and have these paint colours, the brushed black steel is wonderful. It looks beautiful. Brushed steel, not so wonderful. The aluminium, it just looks like a grey. But I reckon the chrome, let's be brutally honest with each other, does any car look good in chrome? It looks ostentatious, but actually I think it works. I really do. I really do think it works. It's such a shame that you cannot change the colour of the upholstery. But, let's see, there's a metallic, no, there's a metallic colour now. Does it look good? There are not many colours this car doesn't look good in, but does it look good in bright? God damn. 50-50. West Ferrari fanatics say midnight blue, it looks wonderful. Yellow, gasoline green, no. Bright green, olive green, sea green. Racing green, it looks wondy. It looks beautiful. The darker green, it looks even better. Yellow, it looks a little insipid. Race yellow, no. That sort of yellow, which is an orange, I can live with. For God's sake, it even looks good in bronze. Now, not many colours look good in bronze. Bright orange, it looks good. Orange, no, I wouldn't put it in that. Sunshine orange, no. Now that's quite something. I have not seen many cars that can pull off a salmon pink. A Fiesta pink. Hot pink. Candy red now. Wine red. Ooh, that's very good. Carbonizera, sunset red. Cabernet red. Garnet red. Grace red, it looks nice. Lava red. Now, lava red, it looks rather good, I've got to say. Formula red, it's probably the one I had. Toronto red. Yeah, most of these colours, there is no colour, I'd say, apart from that. Well, that gold, no. It matches the upholstery and it makes it look god-awful. But I think most colours, it fits. Can I give you a tip? Don't put any matte colours on it. Matte colours don't work. Now let's see if classic does. Yeah, I think classic colours work, but not very well. But yeah, I think the Carbonizera is a damn good car. Now let me find out the price. Bugatti Carbonizera at $195,000 is very good. I think it's wonderful. The only thing I'd get rid of was these bloody coffee cups. They're rather disgusting. But other than that, well, its party face is rather astonishing. A full... You'd have to tell me if I didn't realise that this was not a convertible. Honestly, you'd have to tell me. Look at it, and say to me if you didn't see that, if you didn't know it was convertible, that is a heart. Until you press that little button and it becomes beautiful, and you have about 1 million miles of sky at your disposal. So yes, I think for the price it is well worth picking those speeches up. But there's one more car left. The Obey 9F, which basically is an Audi RS4, I think, or one of the Audis. It is a wonderful car for the price. Now, I can't remember what the price is. What? Oh. But look at it. It looks wonderful. If you fancy being Robert Downey Jr. or Tony Stark, I'd pick this car up. It's got a lovely engine. It's a wonderfully dramatic canopy closing. No, canopy opening, not closing. But this car is, for the Obey 9F, is pretty much what you'd expect. I also bought the hardtop version, and it is a hoot to drive. It's not as fast as the Carbonata, which you've seen, but the Grassi is a Ferrari. This is an Audi. And, well, have you ever seen an Audi out drive a Ferrari? I haven't, but it is rather wonderful. Unfortunately, you cannot see the hood. Let me show you. there is nothing literally under the hood that you can see. That is it. There's the boot, the Obey 9F. I've got to admit, I do like the touch of the name being stenciled into the boot. Very clever. But this car has a wonderful engine underneath, because I have bought the coupe version, which has access. You can look at the engine, and it is rather beautiful. Let's see what the price is. Let's look it up, shall we? So the Obey. I think it's on the cheap side, so you could be lucky with this. Yes, the Obey 9F. For the Cabriolet, you will pay an extra $10,000 on a $130,000 car for the soft top version, and $20,000 for the hard top. Now let me show you the hard top's engine. That's the engine you get, which you cannot see in the convertible version, which is a bit of a shame. But it has the same power, it has the same reliability, and it looks as good as the other car. Let's see if we can add anything to it, shall we? So let's go into
Here for the magic touch.
The Obey 9F Cabriolet. And let's repair them.
You have any problems? You bring her back to me.
Bumpers, you can add a front splitter. No, I'd rather not. You can add a rear diffuser, rear bumper. No, I'd rather not. But the chassis, now I know this is silly, you can have a carbon side intake vent. You're going to see me buy that right the goddamn now, because it looks better than the standard vent. The exhaust, now big bore for $3,000. Yes, please.
That's gonna let him know.
But it looks good. Now, the hood you can only have as carbon. Frankly, I wouldn't bother unless you're going for a black colour scheme, and even then, no. Just stick with the black paint. Let's see what... You can only have one colour on this car. It doesn't really suit gold at all. Metallics... Yes, it seems to suit all metallic colours. There's nothing really at the moment that is... Good lord. Suiting most of the browns. Yes. Oh, wow. I'm surprised. Some cars I look at and look at the brown shades and just go, ugh. But frankly, it even suits the... Well, I suppose, yes, the Obey brand, the Audi brand, is very comfortable with these kinds of colours. There is nothing that really sort of makes it look disgusting. Oh, it looks really good in any colour you choose. No colour's good in chrome. The gold doesn't quite suit the price of the car, if you see what I mean. It's the cheapness of the car and the expense of the paint. I think, frankly, most people would say, why don't you buy a better car? But other than that, for a soft top convertible car with the Obey brand, it being an Audi, well, Obey Audi, you see what I mean. The only other thing I'd say against it, well, there are two other things. Skirts. Frankly, do not bother. Skirts don't mean jack. The spoiler, though. $7,000 for a low-level spoiler. You get a little bit extra traction, but frankly, I'd leave it off. The thing that I think needs to be changed are these goddamn wheels. The wheels are not right for the car. That's better, because the wheels are too big. You don't see any tyre. Frankly, see if the high-end wheels give it a better look. Oh, now that works. I am not spending 800,000 on a car wheel, set of car wheels, but the Carbon S Racer looks good. So does the Carbon Solar, the Carbon Z. Yes, if I were you and you own an Obey 9, I'd put high-end wheels on it. You can even see what the stock wheels look like. They look really... The stock high-end. Yes, I think. Put stock high-end wheels on it, I'd say. It's up to you, but stock high-end wheels. Let's go for a laugh. No. Oh, no. Sports. Let's see if it fits the sports. Yes. Most of the sports wheels, it sort of fits, but I'd be tempted to stick to the high-end wheels, and you should be fine. You really should be fine. I think the Obey 9F is a soft top convertible that you should buy if you're in the market for a soft top convertible GTA 5. This really is what you should be looking for. Yes. So here's my conclusion. For a sports soft top, the Obey 9F. For a hard top convertible, the Grotti Carbonara, as I like to call it. Or for a four-seater soft top convertible, the Fallon GT. You've seen my... These are the three best convertible cars in GTA. Now, everybody is going to write down that I did not test the Inus. I bought the cabriolet version of the Inus, and it was garbage. I am not buying... I bought the standard version of the Inus, which is basically a Bentley or Rolls-Royce, I can't remember which one. It is garbage. But what I'd say is these three cars. These three cars are what you should buy as a convertible car in GTA if you want a convertible, and I think you should. They're stylish. They have a pizzazz. Okay, you cannot modify them as much as other cars, but they look wonderful. They're well worth your time. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe. There is a link in the description for Green Man Gaming GTA cards. Please take a look at that link. If you buy a GTA card, which is money cards, off of that site, I will get a kickback. Not much, but I will get a kickback. If you enjoy my videos and you need GTA money on the quick for the PC, please go and take a look at those. So thank you for taking a look at this video. Please hit the subscribe button because I'll be doing more GTA videos. I'll be getting back into a routine. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.